Hey, I had a really great experience yesterday. Every year for the past 4 years, my husband and I go down to the beach for Sea Fest, and we know the owners of the donut cart and the strawberries down there, so we set up right beside him, and he gives out free hugs just because. I love it. See, had a huge smile on my face when I saw that, and it was interesting to watch this after coming out of COVID is the first year when we did it. So 2021 is when we started this. And there's a lot of hesitation, obviously, with everything with social distancing. And we're starting to get past that point. But I observed a lot of interesting, like human behavior yesterday about people, how they react to it. And he has two signs that are set up. He's got one sign that says free hugs because you're loved. So those are the signs that he kind of positions himself in between. Um, and I think the biggest thing that I found the most kind of mind blowing is this year he had a lot of people ask why. Why are you doing this? What is this for? Who are you working for? What are you trying to do here? Why are you standing here? Like, what company are you with? What are the proceeds going for? There's no reason. He didn't have a reason. It was just because you're loved. And that's what he kept telling everybody, because you're loved. That's it. And I think in this world that we live in right now, we are striving for a reason to do something or to not to do something. So if you think about times in your life, especially those times that you don't want to do something, you almost feel guilty for saying no. You say you have to come up with some extravagant reason why you can't make it. Oh, I hit a deer on the highway and I can't make it in. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. When at the end of the day, you just don't want to do it. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to say no, but it's okay to say, I'm doing it just because. So that's why when you ask what props, like whatever you want. If you want props today, great. If you don't want props today, great. It doesn't make a difference. This is what you want out of your practice. This is what you want out of your life. And I really want to reiterate that sometimes there's no reason to things. They just happen. And that's okay too. That's life. So I want to really kind of tie that into our practice today. And yes, there is a purpose for some of the things that we do, but some things there's not. It's just because I wanted to do them. That's all. So we're going to do them. And that's okay too. So take a comfortable seat. You can close your eyes, find something still to gaze at. And if you don't want to sit down, do what you need to do here. You can lay down, you can extend your legs out. There is no reason why we start our practice sitting cross-legged. There is no reason why we can't lay down and start the practice on our back. And take a moment to settle. And take a moment to breathe. And take a moment to listen. Listen to the body in all its glory, the aches, the pains, the good, the rhythm of the heart. Make any subtle adjustments that you need here to perhaps sit up a little bit taller, being more proud where you are. Notice how that changes things, even just the direction of the breath where you feel it. And as we move today, I encourage you to listen to the body with it, what it needs, what it wants. Listen to the mind if you need some stillness versus some movement. Not always looking for a reason behind it. Maybe it's just because in that moment, it's not necessary. Just gently bring your hands together at heart center. Start with a nice cleansing breath, a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out through the mouth. And take a soft release to your hands. Open your eyes. We are going to start with a little bit of gentle movement here, just to get the spine rolling a little bit. Maybe you just woke up and you're feeling a little stiff, but I want to start to introduce some movement just so that it can start to feel a little bit better through our spine in general. So first thing I want you to do is twist over to one side. Doesn't matter which one you start with. Lengthen through the crown of your head and then twist over to the other side. So we're moving here from a place of calm, not too fast, not too twisty. If you want to introduce your breathing here, you're going to inhale to one side and then to exhale to the other. And keep that length through your spine here. And a couple more times with it, over and over. One more on each. And come back to a nice neutral position. Bring your fingertips to the side of your mat. Bring your arm up and over. Guide yourself all the way back up and lean to the other side. Good. If you want to add in your breathing here, inhale as you rise, exhale as you lean. Inhale as you rise, exhale as you lean. And finish off this side and the next. And then the next time you come back to the other side, reach, stay with your torso, bring your arm back behind you, bend into your elbow, extend it all the way back up, and then take it back to the other side. So big reach, stay as you are, bend the elbow, reach back, lift it back up, and come on back. One more on each side. Reach and bend, reach and lean. And then come back up, take a soft release here. Fold over. If you're sitting cross-legged, that's ideal. If you're on a prop, you can come on off of it. We're just starting to introduce a little bit of that flexion through your spine. Targeting your hips is maybe where you're feeling that stretch or sensation. Using props if you want to here, or stay as you are. Use your inhale, slowly come all the way up. Bring your hands behind you. Option 1 is just to push the floor away as you elevate your chest. Option 2 is to pick your hips up and send your hips a little more forward, getting some more curvature through your back. Softly come back down, switch your feet, and fold over. And use your inhale, come all the way up. Same options are given here. Option 1, keep the hips down. Option 2, lift the hips up. Lower the hips all the way back down. Start to shift forward and find your way into your tabletop position. Now we all know the cycles of our cat-cows here. So take whatever cat-cow you need. Do you want to move from a place with your breath where you're sinking everything down as you inhale and exhale as you round? Maybe you want the opportunity to experience what it feels like the other way. So Exhale as you sink down, lift your head, and then inhale as you tuck and round. There is a personal preference here, so maybe be curious with the two. Try one, take a pause, try the other, and see which one feels a little more natural for you. Either way, we are looking for a good amount of that range of motion as you melt your heart, lift your head, look forward, and then start to tuck the tailbone, round the back, push into your hands, and look back. Some teachers teach this in the sense of exhaling as you open up, inhaling as you round. That's not necessarily right or wrong, it's just different. So if you've tried one and you've tried the other, come back into whatever it is that feels the most openness for you. And the biggest takeaway that I had from yesterday is not necessarily that there's no reason why he was doing that. He was actually sending out some more love into the world, and people were really taken back by that. So if you do decide to do something or not to do something, does it align with what you stand for, with your own morals? And that's a big part of where our practice is going to tie in today, is it doesn't align with you. Do one more cycle of that breath. And then from here, widen your knees, send your hips back toward your heels, and push back into a child's pose. Connect your head to your mat here. Allow your elbows to settle, your hands to settle. Noticing the breath, the depth of it as you really inhale, expanding through the back of the body. How that's changed as you've changed position. Start to plant your hands with a little bit more of that force. Lift your elbows up off of the floor and make your way back into your tabletop. So option one here, we are going to shift your hips forward so your shoulders stay over your wrists, and then push it back into kind of like a puppy / a child's pose with your knees together. So this is your first option, to come forward and then push it back. That's a great option if we have any injuries in the wrists or in the shoulders, that maybe down dog into a plank is just not accessible. If you want to progress here, push back into your down dog and then come forward into that high plank. So keep going back and forth here, adding in your breathing. Inhale as you come forward to your plank. Exhale as you pike the hips all the way up. Do it a few more times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Go for one more full cycle of that breath. And then once you find that down dog or your puppy, you're welcome to pedal the feet out. If you're in that child's pose, you can also extend one leg out and start to rock back and forth. So we're getting some sensation through your calves, some more flexibility in the ankle. Gently start to lower down to your knees and grab onto your props. So I know I said if you want props today, I'll coach you with it and without, just so we can have an idea of what to expect. So I do recommend something soft underneath your left knee. You're also welcome to fold up your yoga mat or keep it down exactly as it is. You do you. We're going to step the right foot forward in between your blocks for right now. If you don't have blocks, just step it forward near the top edge of your mat. Now find that nice low lunge position. Your props are here to help you get into that stretch and sensation that we're going to feel in the front of the left hip, down into your quadricep. So whether you have your props here Or we can also prop yourself up using your arms on your thigh or the hands on the floor as well. What feels the best for you? And assess that lunge. Are you feeling like this is not really giving you what you want out of it? Is there any adjustments that you need to make here to get a little bit further into that range of motion that maybe is a little more accessible? So sometimes that means just bringing your hand to the inside edge of your foot, maybe opening that foot out to the side, or even turning the toes out. Sometimes that's enough to be like, oh my God, I can get so much further with that external rotation. Maybe coming to the outside edge of your foot too, if you want to go a little bit deeper, but honor the body here. Does this align with what you get out of the position rather than just trying to get deeper into it because your neighbor's doing it? And come back to the breath. Relax the shoulders. Relax your jaw. And start to work your way back up the layers that perhaps we got to this position, eventually finding that foot back in between your hands or your blocks. You got it. Shift your hips back, start to extend that front leg straight, pull the toes back toward you and hinge at the hips. So again, if you don't have those blocks nearby, that's great. We can use your hands on the shin. We can also bring your hands to the floor as you continue to hinge. Keep the spine long here. Grow through the crown of your head. Pay attention to your head here, everyone. Most of you are looking down with that chin tucked. Can we start to lead with the chin, almost like you're trying to get it to the shin, lifting it up, keeping a more neutral neck. And start to bend a little bit back into that front leg, and we'll switch it to the other side. Supporting yourself underneath your right knee if you choose to here. Step forward with the left foot. So keep it neutral to start, just observing the side versus the other. What does that look like for you? Maybe it's here, here, hands on the floor, or using that support system with your blocks. Where do you feel this stretch or sensation? Is it still on the outside edge of your hip or the front of the hip? Or maybe you're feeling it more into the back of that front leg if your non-dominant side is the left side. Now assess if we need to make any of those adjustments. What does it feel like in that neutral position? Do you need to open the foot out a little bit more? Maybe turn the toes out. Stay elevated, sink down further. What is going to be best for you in this moment? Wherever you are, can you soften your shoulders? Relax your jaw. Come back to the breath. And start to work your way up those layers that we came into this position, finding your foot neutral again in between your hands or your blocks. Straighten out your front leg, pull the toes back toward you, and hinge from the hips. Keep that head neutral, leading with your chin. Start to bend a little bit into your front leg as you pull it back, moving your props just slightly forward here above your mat, out of the way. And then find your child's pose, your tabletop, your down dog, whatever is best for you. And eventually making your way into your Tadasana. So however you want to get there, take that path. Is it just stepping forward? Is it moving through a vinyasa? Is it rolling up? Is it leading with the back of the head? Come back to this present moment, observing how the feet feel with connection to your mat, rooting down, keeping you supported. Your knees are somewhat locked in place to allow your torso to be strong. Your hips are steady, shoulders relaxed, your chest is proud. And take a full breath in where you are. Exhale, softly start to let go of your Tadasana. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. Let's face the mountains in the studio. For those of you at home, find an area of that room that is really pleasing for you to look at. So maybe it's something outside if you have that window. We're still going to be at the top edge of your mat, please. Yes, thank you. So from here, I want you to step to the left behind your foot. Step to the left behind your foot. Yep, so Karen, come back over here. Come back over here. Yep, I promise there is a reason for this one. It's not just because I want to really watch you guys kind of do this. So your right foot is behind your left. Right foot behind the left. Now keep that right leg straight. Put your mind and your body into connection here. Your right leg is straight. Bend into your left leg a little bit. And make sure your feet aren't super close together. Have some space. That's going to allow for you to have some balance as we do this as well. Now bring your arms up above your head. Wiggle your right hand. Right hand, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Beautiful mind-body connection. Grab onto that right hand with your wrist, your left hand, and pull to the left. Pull to the left. So now your back leg and your body are going in the same direction. Remember that back leg stays straight. Lock that knee. Bend into the left leg more to kick that right hip out. Use your inhale. Come all the way back up. Step out nice and wide as your ankles. Have your toes pointing out to the corners of your mat. Sit down into your goddess. Thumbs along the inner thighs, other 8 fingers wrap around the edges. Lock your elbows. Allow your shoulders to come up to your ears here. This is going to help stretch out through the middle of your back. Push into your right hand and look toward me. On your next inhale, come all the way back to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Stand up tall, step to the back of the mat. Cross that left leg back behind you. Now it's the other side. Left leg steps back. Back leg is straight, front leg is bent. Bring the arms straight up overhead. Now wiggle your left hand, that's it. Grab onto that hand with your right and lean over to the right. Use your inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, bring the hands down, step back into your goddess and sink back down. Stay neutral here. All right, option number one, keep the hands on the thighs so you have a little bit of support, especially if we have any lower back injuries or something to be mindful of, that maybe your core isn't as strong and able to keep you upright here. If you want to progress, we're going to release those hands out to a T with your palms facing down. So you can feel a lot more of the body start to activate as we do this. We're going to stay nice and low. Can you sink down a little bit lower? Really let that 90-degree bend in your knees and wiggle your toes. Wiggle your toes. Yes. So the weight is more into the heel. Bring the toes back down. Lift up the right heel only, just the right heel. And bring it back down. Lift up the left heel. And bring it back down. Open through the chest. Lift up the right. Bring it back down. Lift up the left. Bring it back down. One more each side. Lift. You got it. Make sure you're breathing. Lower. Lift. And lower. Turn your palms up. Inhale. Stand up. Reach up. Look up. Turn your palms out. Exhale. Come back down. Inhale. Rise. Exhale. Lower. Make it fluid. Inhale. Palms up. Exhale. Palms down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Adding in a bit more of that arm motion. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let the arms come all the way down. Cross in front of you. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Let it out. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last 2. Last one. Stand up, turn to face the top edge of your mat, and back to your Tadasana. A little bit of that heat building. Listen to the body, listen to the pulse, the depth of your breath. Take a soft release. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Plant your hands, step back into your high plank. Lower to your knees, come all the way to the mat. Untuck your toes, roll your shoulders back. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale as you bow. Tuck your toes, push up to your knees, and take your option here for what you need. Down dog, child's pose, tabletop. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring it between your hands. Get to that path. Option to lower down to your low lunge if you need to here. Rise up, bring the arms up. It can also be down by the sides or even back behind you. Find what gives you the most out of this position. Good, full breath in where you are. Exhale, place your hands back down. Inhale, step back to your high plank. Lower to your knees. Come all the way to the mat. Inhale to your bend. Exhale, fold. Work your way back up, finding that position that works for you. Shift your weight into your right foot. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, pull it through. Lower to the knee if that feels better for you. Rise up. What do you need from this side? Arms don't have to be the same. And one big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back down. This time, step forward to the top edge of your mat. Exhale as you fold. Lead with the back of your head here. Rise up with your inhale. Exhale your hands to heart center. Stay here for a breath or two. Well, having all these options in your class, we have that in life. Are you able to take those options when they come your way? Listening to your body if something doesn't feel right. Not necessarily having a reason for it, just because. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Oh, that fan feels good. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Move through your vinyasa if you choose to. Shift your weight into your left foot. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, swing it through. Now, if you do want to take the lowered option, you're more than welcome to here, but we're going to open to the left side, getting into your warrior two. If you're standing, you're more than welcome to plug that back heel and stay lifted. I'm just giving you more options, especially if we need to be mindful of any injury. So if you're down with that knee, we're going to find that similar position, but just with the knee supported on the mat. From that stand, open yourself to the left side, sink down nice and low, shoulders are stacked over the heels, and have those arms straight out. Warrior is strong. Is there more that you need from this position? Do you want an exalted warrior? Do you want a side angle as you come forward? What's going to be the best position for you in this exact moment? It is that exalted warrior. Maybe that hand comes behind as you reach up, lean back, but stay low. Maybe it's that side angle. Keep the core engaged. Push your elbow into your thigh and reach that top arm straight out to the angle. Or perhaps warrior two is just great. But inhale, rise up, straighten your front leg, turn your toes to face the long edge, and then switch it over. For yourself, you're just going to switch your leg. Switch your leg. There you go. Yeah, so if you're on the ground, just switch your leg. So now your other knee is down, the other leg is extended out. Find that warrior two to start. Bend into your front leg, Keep the back leg straight and strong with those arms out to a T. Do you need more? Do you need to be exalted? Do you want that side angle? Maybe a mixture of all of it. Or maybe just stay as you are. And come back into your warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Turn yourself all the way to the long edge. Face the top of your mat and come into a stand. Okay, now we practice a little bit of that balance before we take it back to the floor. So from our chair position, bring the big toes together. Leave a little bit of space in between your ankles. Now with balancing, it can be hit or miss sometimes. So always listen to your body. If it's not something that's going to work for you today, that's fine. You do not have to do anything. Glue your knees together, sit down a little bit into your chair, just about halfway, and then start to swing your arms up and back. If this is too much, you can stay in a heart position with your hands in prayer, if that works better for you. But pull the shoulders back here. If your arms are extended, can you lean back a little bit more? Pull those thumbs back and sit down into that chair a little bit more. Now, if this is enough for you, maybe already you're feeling some of that balance with their feet being closer together, I encourage you to stay, listen, and honor that body telling you. If you want to progress, shift your weight into your left foot, pick up the right, and place it on top of your thigh for your figure four. What do you need from your upper body? Is it too much to keep the arms up? Do you want that heart center? Do you want to come lower? Bring the forearms down to your shin. And just as effortlessly as we put that leg on top, can you slowly start to bring it back down, resting back into your chair? Shift your weight into your right foot, pick up your left, place the foot on top of your thigh. What do you need from that upper body? Can you be effortless as we start to pick the foot up, place it back down, reach your arms up, stand up, and exhale your hands to your heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Make your way into your down dog, your tabletop, your child's pose, any path that you would choose to get there. You're in a down dog, start to shift forward into your high plank. If you're in your child's pose or tabletop, come into more of that modified plank with your knees down. Slowly start to come all the way to the mat. Stack your hands one on top of the other and rest your head down. Untuck your toes, let your body just start to get heavy. working with the muscles along our back, of allowing our posture to open up here is going to be the primary focus for our next position. So option one would be our cobra. The hands are going to be placed underneath your shoulders and your elbows are hugging in. This is good if you do have any shoulder issues. Option two is to bring those fingertips off to the side and point your elbows straight up. So now your elbows are directly in line with your shoulder and your wrist for that 90-degree bend. Now, when we lift and lower here, the intention is to use your back muscles rather than pushing into your hands and using your chest to push up. So go nice and slow here. You can have more pressure when we start. Use your inhale to slowly start to rise up. Push your hips into the mat and exhale, come back down. Now, each time you take a breath, inhale as you rise, exhale, come back down. Can we start to introduce a little bit more of that weightless motion on your hands? So now you're using your back muscles to pull yourself up, strengthening them that they support your spine. Eventually, maybe you can pick your hands up off of the floor and still find some of that big range of motion. If that's too aggressive, keep the fingertips down. Do 2 more times with it. Last one. And bring your arms down by the sides of your body. Turn your head to one side. Let your shoulders melt. Turn your head to the other side. Nice big range of motion here. Bring your head back to neutral. Place your right hand down underneath your chin or your forehead. Bend into your left leg and grab onto the top of the foot. So now we're getting into the quadricep stretch that we normally see mostly from a standing variation, or just changing that relationship to gravity. So 2 motions I want you to have. The obvious one is to pull the foot closer toward you, but how we activate the quadricep more is by pushing your hips down. So start to squeeze your glutes a little bit. You're going to feel that lengthening through the top of the thigh. Give a gentle release. Place the foot all the way back down onto the mat. Put your hand. Move to the other side, grabbing onto the top of the right foot. Push your hips down. Give a soft release to your foot, place it back down. Use your hands underneath your shoulders, push up into a tabletop. Take a moment here to assess, is there anything that you need before we progress? Do you want a vinyasa? Do you want a down dog? Do you want to sway the hips? Cat cows, whatever it is that you need. Start to make your way back into that tabletop if we have come out of it. Shift your weight into your left knee. You're welcome to pat it up if you need to here. We're not going to be putting too much pressure on that knee, so we should be okay. Pick up the right and cross it all the way over to the left, back behind you. Now slide the foot back enough that you're starting to feel that outer left hip stretch and lengthen. If you're not quite feeling anything, there's a couple movements that we can do here. So if you're good here, then stay here. We can start to walk your hands over to the left side, creating that crescent shape with your body. We can also come down to your forearms, which will intensify that stretch as well. Down on your forearms, come back up to your hands, walk yourself back to neutral. And that back leg, we're going to step it forward, but bring the knee down for your pigeon. Yeah. The left leg is extended back behind you. Front knee is, if this is too aggressive, we can also take a 90-90 with those L shapes in your body, listening to your body. Before you fold, don't worry, I got one more thing before we fold. Walk your hands over to the right. Get a subtle little twist here. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Slowly walk back. Just make sure that heel behind you is in line with your hip. And then come on down. Folding over. If you're in that 90-90, support yourself with whatever it is that you need. Maybe something underneath that right hip to try to keep them nice and square. If you're in that L shape, the more that we bring your chest toward your front foot, the more stretch and sensation we're going to get through the outer hip. So find what you need on this side. For those of you in your pigeon, do you need something under your head, under your hips? The goal is to try to keep those hips nice and square to the mat with both variations. Take a long breath in. Full breath out. Use your inhale. Slowly start to come out of that fold. Taking whatever motion you'd like here. Maybe it's that down dog. Maybe it's a child's pose. Perhaps it's something else. Move freely here. And start to make your way back into your tabletop. Shift your weight into your right knee. Pick up the left, cross it all the way over to the right. Slide the foot back. If that's that stopping point, stay here. Walk your hands over to the right. Come down to the forearms if you want a little bit more. Start to unwind yourself, making your way into that forward motion, having your left knee right by your left hand, the left leg or the right leg extended back. Again, if this is too aggressive, take your 90-90, sink down into those L shapes with your legs. Walk yourself over to the left side, get that subtle twist. And come all the way back to center. Folding over, making sure that back heel's in line with the hip before we do so. Prop yourself up here. What is it that you need to help you be the most effective in this position? And take a long inhale. Big exhale. And slowly start to push yourself all the way back up, enough that you can sink your weight onto your left hip, and then bring your right leg forward. Have your legs extended out. Again, another option for you to take here, whichever path feels best, is your forward fold. Perhaps it's legs straight out. I do encourage you to sit on something here for taking this option. Perhaps it's a wide-legged forward fold, having those legs out to the side, maybe something under the hips or underneath the knees, just to help with that hyperextension as you come forward. Maybe you want a butterfly. You love butterflies so much. You're looking forward to it, bringing the soles of your feet together. And test around if you want those feet closer or further away from you. But take a few moments here to assess, like try all of them. What feels best for you this morning? It doesn't have to be the first one that you come into. Listen to the body. And what's going to best support you as you find that fold? Is it something underneath your head, something underneath your hips? Whichever variation you take here, can you soften? How can we look for more depth without pulling yourself deeper here? Let gravity take over. Relax those shoulders. Let go of the jaw. And as we continue to hold here, if there's ever a point you feel you want to switch it up. It's okay. You don't have to have a reason to stay if your body's asking for you to come out. Take one more full breath in. Full breath out. move with your inhale as you start to pull yourself out. Often you can feel fragile coming out of any fold that we take here. So take it in levels, maybe just starting to stack the vertebrae on top of each other here. Perhaps bringing the hands behind you as you push the floor away. Once we get the upper body ready to go, we can start to introduce some movement into the lower body, maybe pulling your legs back together, bending your legs, pulling your knees to the sides, and knocking your knees over side to side. The last portion of our class will be on our back. If there's any layers you'd like to put on here, please feel free to do so. Grab your props, have them nearby, just in case you would like them, and then make your way down to your mat, however is best suited for you. Firmly plant your feet onto the mat, having them hip width apart. And if you were to reach down with your arms, you should be able to feel your heels. So that's how close they should be to your body. Now start to roll your shoulders underneath your chest here, one at a time, getting ready for our bridge lift. Start with the palms face down beside your hips, and start to press into your feet as you lift your hips up into the air. And pay attention to your knees here. Can we act like we have this elastic around the knees that's preventing them from coming out to the sides? Use your next exhale to bring your hips all the way back down to the floor. Turn your palms up, still having them extended out, maybe tucking those shoulders a little bit more underneath your chest. Push into your feet, pick your hips up. Shoot those knees straight out in front of you. Use your exhale, come all the way back down. Taking one of the variations with your hands, or if you choose to interlace your hands underneath your body as it lifts, that's the last variation I'll give you here. When you're ready, start to lift the hips up. If you are looking for that interlace with your hands, start to tuck those shoulders a little bit more. Use that clasp and extend your arms straight out. Check in with your knees. Release your hands and lower all the way back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Keep your left knee in, straighten out your right leg back down onto the mat. Now focus on that left leg here. What motion do you need? Is it stillness? Is it some circles? Do you want to open the leg out to the side, get into the hips a little bit further? Using your right hand as a guide, pull that knee over to the right side. Sometimes it feels nice to reposition your hips or kind of wiggle around enough that that twist feels accessible. It feels like it's going to honor your body rather than hurt the body. If it's better for you to perhaps stack your knees on top of each other or support yourself with any props, please use them here. What do you need from your upper body in this position as well? Do you need to open your arms? Maybe look to the left. One more full cycle of your breath here. Move with your inhale, bring your head back to neutral. Legs come all the way back into that constructive rest position. And hug the knees back into the chest. Keep the right knee in, extend the left leg back out onto the mat. Play around with that right leg. What do you need here? Finding your twist on the other side as you use that left hand as your guide. Wiggle, position those hips as much as you need to. Use your props to support. And find what feels best for your upper body here. Take one more cycle of your breath. Use your inhale to come all the way back. Any last minute movements you'd like to take before our final resting pose, before our pranayama? Allowing yourself to feel supported, comfortable, and at ease. And sometimes doing something is simple. And that's what we're going to focus on for our breath work today, is the simplicity of our Samavriti, our equal ratio breath. Inhale to the count of 4 through your nose and exhale to the count of 4 through your nose. As always, I encourage, if you ever start to feel anxious, you can't catch your breath, please stop breath control and let your body just breathe naturally. We'll start off with a nice cleansing breath here. Take a full breath in through the nose and exhale side out through your mouth. We'll inhale through the nose to begin. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 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 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And back to the natural rhythms of your breath. Feel the weight of gravity, your body relaxing even more. Start to come back into your space. And come back to your breath. Introduce some subtle movements back to your fingers, back to your toes, maybe even turning your head softly to the side. And going through the motions with those bigger movements, allowing yourself to eventually make your way into your seat. Take that path. Go slow. And as you're seated here, listen to the body, the silence. Listen to the mind, the calmness. And sometimes what we do has a purpose. Sometimes there is a reason, or sometimes we just do it because it's best for us, best for you. So I encourage you all to take this practice with you for the rest of your day, maybe even for the rest of your week. Observe if there's something that you don't want to do. Is there a reason that you're trying to come up with, or is it because you just don't want to? Is there something that you have been longing to do, but there's reasons why you can't, why you shouldn't? Maybe we can push past those can'ts and shouldn'ts to find out why it's best, even just because you want to. Always a pleasure having all of you in my practice. Thank you so much. Namaste.